And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Hey Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard was recognized as one of the NBA's 75 greatest. Coach Ty Lue says to go from being a 15th pick to that means a lot. It's a tribute to his hard work and dedication. And Leonard credits that work ethic to his dad. He says, "I try to play as hard as I can each night. That's what my father wanted me to do." Kevin?
What a worker Kawhi is. Terrific player. And a great story, David. Thanks. At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focus and sleep and eat right. Vital.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Paul George. And it's Highland in at the 1. And for San Antonio, they've got Keldon Johnson. Jones is out there with Collins. And it's Roby in at the power. Forward position. Leonard the pass to Zubac. And the rejection by Collins. And he recovers it. A shot by Batum, no good. On the wing, Johnson puts up a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Releases. Highland's shot is good. Highland's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Los Angeles. Will be the pass to Johnson. Takes a three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Rabbit's foot in the shoe that time. Got lucky because the pick has to be better. It made no impact, but they still got the score.
Zubac the pass to Highland. Banked in off the glass. Highland's got his second bucket of the night.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here's Collins. Back to Johnson. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Batum passes to Highland. Outside, George. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
He's pretty even-keeled, does Paul George. Never too high or too low. And even with the defense on him, task at hand, score, and he did.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
And here's Leonard. After the three-pointer from Keldon Johnson. It's deflected. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. He's got 5. The Clippers trail. Here's Highland. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Now here's Leonard. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's the power and strength he brings. Kawhi able to absorb the contact. I'm not even sure he felt it and still knocks it down.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And Leonard, no good on that one. Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Well, the second unit came in last game and just played lights-out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Unloads. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Roby. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Passes it to Zubac. George against Jones. And there's Paul George on the assist from Leonard. George has got his second basket.
Yeah, Paul George anticipating contact, preparing for it, and just how smooth the finish was that, Kevin.
Back to Jones from downtown. They grab their own miss. Collins, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Back to Zubac. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Leonard outside for George. No good on the three. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. From 20 feet out, George with the defensive effort. The Los Angeles Clippers, they come into this one following a loss to the Jazz in Utah. Here's Leonard, and it's blocked.
Great anticipation. Roby does have that 7'3" wingspan.
Leonard with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Outside, George. And it's George again missing. San Antonio trailing here. Defended by George. Back to Jones. And it's all evened up. And the Clippers have possession. And George kicks to Batum. From deep three-point range, Highland misses. San Antonio's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Highland passes to Batum. Here's Highland, defended by Jones. Back to Batum. 5 to shoot. Wide open look here for Zubac. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Spurs have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Roby the pass to Jones. And the three ball is good. 8 points for him.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Will it go? And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame.
And Greg, Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable. Shoot 2.
That's good from Johnson.
It's easy to see why this team is excited about Johnson. He's a fantastic athlete with considerable upside.
And both free throws good for Johnson. Clippers trail by 4. Outside, George. Now the pass to Leonard. Off target with his 3.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Johnson. San Antonio again missing. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Stops, pops. It's hauled in by the Clippers. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end. The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Johnson against Leonard. No good that time. Great D that time from Johnson. Pass to Jones. Here's Roby. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Clippers trail by 6. Highland passes to Zubac. To the middle. Highland's shot is good. Highland's got 9.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Now, you can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Johnson outside. Pass to Collins. Passes it to Jones. Johnson in the corner. Kicks it out to Jones. Tries it again, and he hits the jump shot. 10 points for him.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Batum. Off the left rim and out. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 15-5 run here. Johnson outside. Over to the left wing. Highland with the rebound. Clippers trail by 6. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
The Spurs shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. Right side, Jones. Johnson kicks to Jones. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Jones has got his second bucket tonight.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
Feeds it to Batum. And the foul on Isaiah Roby. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
On defense, the Spurs. 8-point game. Here's Highland. Los Angeles with another miss. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the first. The turnaround J. That one a little long.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
From outside, off the mark. And the Spurs with possession. They're on a 17-5 run. Johnson for three. Drills the three-pointer. Johnson's got 8 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Jones. Paul George making his last shot. Johnson in the corner. Leonard with the steal. The pass to George. Stolen by Collins. Pass to Jones. Here's Sohan. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by George.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Here's Highland. 9 points in the game so far. Jones looking for an opening. Johnson outside. Pass to Sohan. Lets it go with a three. Rebound by the Clippers. Batum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, the defender leaning just a little. Kawhi recognizes it, pulls up for the easy one.
And so it's San Antonio with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. They get to take on the Blazers of Portland after this one. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Batum is out there with Plumlee, and it's Highland in at the point guard. So it's San Antonio now. Paul George missing from long range.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
Clippers trail by 6. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons. And former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, "I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there." And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have. Injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
And so he hits both. And with every season, Brent, it seems like the league gets more diverse and international. It certainly keeps the play interesting.
Well, the skill set of the younger players that come into the league is absolutely scintillating. And those different styles, those different techniques. That's the great thing about basketball, is that you can find something within each player that you like to steal or borrow, but it's unique to them. Love how Leonard slices passes through the defense. He guts the defense pretty quick on that pick and roll.
Here's Jones, and it's sent back by George. And here's Batum. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Utah Jazz. George passes to Plumlee. Up top, Batum. A three ball. Good on the three-point shot.
And Batum understanding the positioning part of his game as he's gotten along in his career.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Ken Burge is checked in for Collins. Free throw good, Nicholas Batum.
Well, Batum just brings a lot of experience and helps this team remain confident that he's going to make the right play and make the subtle contributions to put you in a place to win.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Here's Leonard. 7 points in the game. Over in the corner, Batum. Clippers moving the ball around. Johnson with the block.
Get that out of here. I don't even want to see that. Johnson showing his explosiveness at the defensive end.
San Antonio making a switch here. Roby's checked in. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Leonard, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Leonard's got the game tied up here for the Clippers. Jones with the bounce pass. Defended by George. And that one's good by Roby. Roby's got 6.
And that's just confidence from Roby. He got the ball and just took it.
Highland passes to Leonard. Here's Batum. And he makes good on the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Devontae Graham's checked in for San Antonio. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Powell, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Now Graham, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Highland passes to George. For the three. Offensive rebound. Batum. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. He takes it in.
That's a great pass by Roby. Just strong, and he keeps scanning the floor to find someone open.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. And the shot goes in. He's got 8.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
The shot will not fall. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, here's Burch. Yep, it counts. Birch has got his first bucket in this one. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Here's Johnson following the basket by Nicholas Batum. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Here's Highland. 12 points for him. Pass to Powell. Launches a three. That shot off. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Here's the teardrop. And there's the nice layup by Johnson. Johnson's got 10.
Can't allow Johnson to get that deep. Once he's there, he's going to be able to score.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Here's Highland. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Shoots from 14. Batum grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Powell, the pass to Highland. Hands it from downtown. Highland's got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Rogan. 6 points for him. Johnson kicks to Green. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, we know one thing. Devontae Graham is not going to turn down any shooting opportunity.
Inside. Zubac's in the post. Covered by Birch. And it's good. 2 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now here's Graham. And the pass to Birch. And the rejection by Zubac. Batum with the ball. Pass to Highland. Back to Batum. Pass to Zubac. Kicks it to Powell. Clock at 6. Batum trying to break loose. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Oh, man, that was tough, but Powell taking pride in making the tough ones.
Here's Graham. Johnson, a wide open look. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter. To the inside, Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Now here's Graham. Passes to Birch. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Gorky Dangs checked in for Kem Birch. Guarded by Powell. To the left side wing. Zhang with a clean look. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here's Batum. He's got 10. Left side, George. Over Johnson. George, no good. Spurs trailed by 6. Now Johnson. 13 points in the game.
Like seeing Johnson getting after it, taking on all comers and drawing the whistle.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks.
Take a break.
Lots
Take
of
a break.
assists in this
2
one.
shots.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And that one falls for Johnson. And the Clippers making a change here. Morris is checked in. And Johnson drops them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here's Zubats. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Again, the Clippers.
PG playing behind the pick and roll, able to use his size. And a pretty good decision that time with the basketball.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Langford's checked in for San Antonio. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Mann's checked in for Norman Powell. Here's Mann. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Great open look there. George has got the lead up to 9 now for the Clippers.
That consistency from Paul George is staggering. Not a guy you can give looks like that to.
Graham surveying the floor. Langford has the open look. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Highland misses. And so Graham will bring it up for San Antonio. The pass to Langford. Right through the D for the layup.
Able to follow through on the shot, even with the contact. Good concentration there by Langford.
Zubats the pass to Highland. Takes it from 10. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no, okay, good play. Get back on defense.
Now here's Graham. It's not going to go for him.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range. Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Here's Langford. The Clippers getting the bucket. There's the 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That one on George. The Spurs have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Free shot.
Free throw good, Langford. Los Angeles making a switch here. Boston's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Now, here is George. 23 points for him the last game against Utah.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game? It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Wesley. 9 points last game out. Pass to Graham. Takes the three. The Clippers grab the miss. Man passes to Morris. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
Pass to Sohan. Shoots over Zubats. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Morris with the ball. Now defended by McDermott. Passes it to Man. Launches it. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
There's the pass to Graham. Stolen by George. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Can't connect from short range.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Wesley with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
A free throw drops from McDermott.
That's a good stroke by McDermott, looking to find opportunities like that. He has limitless range.
And McDermott drops them both. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a grand finale to the half. Great shot from distance to give his...
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The Clippers have the edge here at halftime. They're leading by 16. Kenny, what was your impression?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to you.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up drills. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Spurs trail by 16. Langford out there with Jones. Then it's McDermott. Then it's Collins. And it's Sohan in at the 4 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Nice shot by McDermott.
McDermott with a great foundation. Catch, shoot, fire.
The Clippers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Pass to Leonard. The 3. No good there. And the Spurs going the other way now. Sohan, the pass to Jones. Now here's McDermott. Kicks it out to Jones. Plumlee with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 13. Leonard fires away from outside. The quick look, no good that time.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Outside, Jones. McDermott, no one around him. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Pretty thing right there. McDermott shooting the basketball from the perimeter, and when he's beyond the arc, he is looking to do that.
Here's man. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. The Spurs making a switch here. Birch is checked in. Good on the second free throw. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Pass to Langford. Pulls it up. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Zubac the best to man. Over Jones. It's deflected.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Here's McDermott, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Jones, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Poke loose. Here's McDermott. 8 points for him. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. Now off the inbound. And another basket for San Antonio.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Zubac the best to Powell. Lays it up off the glass. Powell's got his second basket of the night.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime, so he fits the timeline of their star.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Jones. Collins trying to break free. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut to just 7 points in the basket from Jones. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
There is no let-up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Both teams will make substitutions. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Mann. A second chance effort, and it's Zubac laying it in. Zubac has got 6.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Passes it to Collins. From 20 feet out, and another basket for San Antonio. Los Angeles leading by 7. Leonard kicks to Zubats. Deep. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Tries from 10. That one good for 2. Jones has got 6 in the quarter.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
McDermott for 3. He doesn't hit that one. LA's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Here's Jones. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Leonard. The pass to Zubats. And here is Powell. 5 points in the game. Goes back up. Bucket is good. Powell's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
McDermott for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Batum's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. He kicks it to Leonard. Looking to end his cold spell. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, not known as a flashy dribbler, Leonard showing off more handles than a 6-door limousine.
Stolen by Zubats. Here's Mann. Over Jones. Another shot, and the layup is up and in.
Timeout.
Mann's got his second basket of the night.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. You know, you appreciate Zubats' focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubats, one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubats looking to get deep into the paint. When you look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection and great consistency.
Roby, he's checked in for the Spurs. Johnson comes in for Doug McDermott. Highland's shot is good. Highland's got 21 in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Jones for 3. It's hauled in by Zubats.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Highland. And that one, good. He's got 23.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Johnson for 3. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And with that 3 ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by the Clippers.
Here's Highland. Defended by Jones. Leonard against Johnson. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
The tray, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Johnson's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Out to the right wing. Zubac's the best to Leonard. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Leonard's got 14.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Outside, Jones. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Highland misses. Spurs trailed by 14. Jones, the pass to Johnson. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And George, here we go. The short one's on the money. 15 points in the game.
Just cutting right there to the spot he wanted to get to. Paul George being very aggressive on that play.
Back to Jones. From past the arc. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Highland passes to Zubac. In the corner, George with it. Here's Leonard and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Jones, and he banks in the layup.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Leonard kicks to Batum. It's stolen by Jones, and the Spurs pushing it up now. 13 feet away. No good on that one. So the Clippers will take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. George passes to Batum. To the paint. Here's Zubac. Ball's knocked loose. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Zubac has got 10 points.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Here's Jones. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Here's Highland, defended by Jones. George way outside. San Antonio with the rebound. From outside the arc, Roby can't hit. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They lead by 11. Fires from 14. Roby with the rebound.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And it's sent back by Leonard.
And that's what you expect from one of the greatest defenders maybe this league has ever seen. Great play by Kawhi that time.
George passes to Batum. Here's Leonard. Zubac with it. 4 seconds left. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter, and bang, just kicks it out.
And so it's Los Angeles. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll return shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor for the Clippers. And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Plumlee. And it's Highland in at the 1 spot. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
And the second free throw, good.
A guy who keeps to himself quite a bit, Kawhi Leonard, more tries to lead by example and holds himself to the highest standards on the floor.
Back to Graham. Johnson with it. Leonard picks him up. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point range. A shot by Johnson, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
Good scorers have that ability. When Leonard gets that deep, it's usually a bucket, a trip to the free throw line, or both.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. San Antonio making a switch here. McDermott's checked in. No good on the second free throw. Spurs trailed by 14. And it's sent back by George.
Paul George has such great defensive instincts, the length, and then the read that time.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Highland passes to Plumlee. Here's Highland. Graham defending, and it's blocked. Down low, Leonard with the steal. To the middle, here's Batum. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 4 assists now tonight.
And you love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Leonard with the steal. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Clippers lead by 17.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Graham, the pass to McDermott. Shoots over Batum. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Graham against Leonard to the inside. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, such a big body, Plumlee does possess explosive verticality and then, of course, a power finish.
Can they get it? San Antonio again missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Hits it from three-point range.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And a clever pass fake kept the D from closing in.
Yeah, Graham, whether he's contested or not, his focus is on the rim.
Shoots off the step back. That one off the back iron and out. Spurs trailed by 20. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Johnson goes in, shoots over Batum. It's deflected.
Great anticipation. He's racked up a few of those blocks in his career, Batum has.
McDermott with it. Leonard picks him up. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Graham driving to the basket. And finished off by Graham.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Here's Highland. Graham defending. Back to Plumlee. Passes it to Leonard. Over Johnson. Leonard, no luck. Spurs trailed by 17. Roby the pass to Graham. Now here's McDermott, defended by Batum. McDermott can't get it to go.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Here's Leonard, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
Kawhi Leonard's game is just so special. He's so talented at getting to his spots, doing it with patience and poise, and capitalizing.
And there's the pass to Roby. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Here's Highland. Graham defending. Highland misses. And so Graham will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Back to Johnson. Pass to Graham. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And Graham never shy about getting another shot off.
And the Clippers call time here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Collins checked in for the Spurs. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Graham, the pass to Johnson. Back to Graham. Johnson outside. Shoots over Leonard. And the Spurs scoring again.
And going old school on him, Johnson with the mid-range, a rarity in today's NBA.
Highland passes to Zubats. Here's Highland. Graham defending. And Leonard has it in the corner. A three-pointer, no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Graham with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Puts it up from 7. Here's Roby. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, Batum. And a deep 3 from George. The shot that time, not on target. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
And the first one drops. Jones checked in for Devontae Green. And he makes the first but misses the second. Clippers leading by 11. Zubats, bounce pass. Pass to George. Now here's Zubats. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Leonard looking over the floor. Over in the corner, Batum. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. And the Clippers lead by 16.
And that's where Nicholas Batum is so dangerous. Man, if he was in boxing, he could be a corner man.
Pass to Roby. And Collins now top the key. Here's Jones. And the rejection by Zubats. And George kicks to Batum. And there's the call on Jones. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
And that's a foul called on Zach Collins. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here's Highland, defended by Jones. Batum for 3. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Johnson outside. Back to Collins. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 5 on the clock. Jones. Again, the miss by Jones.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Outside, Batum. Back to George. The pass to Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Leonard's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Defended by George. Pass to Johnson. Drills it from outside.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
A shot by George, wide open. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And he comes up with the deuce. And that's 31 points for Keldon Johnson.
Clearly, Johnson is in attack mode tonight. He's going after shots and making a big effort for his team.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Clippers.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Kawhi Leonard.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
It's tipped. Now Leonard. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And the rejection by Zubac. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside, Batum. Pass to Leonard. Now George, defended by Jones, fades and shoots. San Antonio with the rebound. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kawhi. The defense, of course, keyed in on slowing you down tonight, but your teammates stepped up. How important is that for you?
It feels great, you know. That's what a championship team is about. You know, when your star is not going or they double teaming you, and you got other guys knocking out big shots like they did tonight.
The others came correct, man, and you got the dub. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.